Okie dokie. Here we go. Alright. I'm going to do a run just up to Dark Force. I'm going to time myself. It's just a practice run, so I'll probably do horrible. But we'll see. And here we go. Doo -doo -doo. Welcome into my stream, everybody who isn't me. My name is Tony. Also Noobtree87. If you want to see me play video games, follow me on Twitch. I also have a YouTube, and it's not under Noobtree87. It's Tony Birch Gaming. And we're playing Phantasy Star IV, trying to do a speedrun attempt today. Right now, you see Alice and Chaz walking around talking, and Alice is telling Chaz to shut up because he knows no better. But basically, what we're going to do is we're going to this place called Piata because there's a monster outbreak there at the academy, and they want us to investigate it. And this is after WARF 2284. That's the year. I think that's like, I don't know, 8 million years ago or something. I don't really read the Bible. But this game's super fun. It's a really random speedrun. A lot of crazy stuff happens based on the RNG. And you'll see some crazy stuff possibly occur here where I don't run away when I want to. Alright, so we're in the academy. We're going to meet up with Alice. Somehow we got lost in the lunchroom. I don't even know. Chad's just chilling over there by himself. And we go talk to this old guy, Principal Dilbert. You may recognize him from absolutely nowhere else ever. And he's telling us, hey guys, we got some stuff going on in the basement. These little brain creatures that suck on your face have appeared, and I want you to kill them. Why are they here? I don't know. Go do it. And then we basically hear Chaz and Alice say, oh, that sounds fishy. This is getting interesting. And I missed the stairs. So we get ready to go to the basement, and who do we see except lovable Han? Han is probably the best character in the game because he has a spaceship. I'm just kidding. This guy, he's a magic caster, first and foremost. Even casually, you don't want him doing physical attacks, so because he's got such low health and everything, you want to equip him with shields, so his defense increases by a bit. And even then, he's probably going to get one shot pretty much by everything in this run. There's a squid guy running in through the... What? He just kind of disappeared into the void there. And by void, I meant the wall. He just straight up ran through the wall. Okay, no encounters in the basement. Let's see if we get this awesome strategy going. Nope. We're gonna have to kill it the normal way. Alright, so what you can normally do, or sometimes do, wow, those are low rolls. You can paralyze the boss monster in the middle there, and if he's paralyzed on the next turn, you can run away. It's the only boss monster in the game you can do this on. I might have to attack him with Han. Yeah. I'd need to get a 62 on the next one, and I doubt that's gonna happen. Alright, so this monster has... Yep, see? This monster has 300 HP. Oh my gosh. Whatever. This is the worst case scenario for this fight. Alright. That took about 50 seconds. If you get to where you can paralyze the monster on the first turn, it takes about 5 seconds. You run away, and the story continues as normal. You just lose out on about 43 experience points. Not a big deal, including the money. Money's about 50 something. But we get enough money from Han. We just got $100 from him just for him joining the party. We're about to get 300 here before we go to the next part of the story, and another 500, and then 1,000 later. So we're not going to be worried about Masetta from this. But the experience points you can make up pretty easily on a part coming up here pretty soon. Yeah, and if you are gonna run this game speedrun style, I guess, speedrun no jutsu, then no matter what happens on that first boss, unless you get somebody killed, there's no reason to reset there. It's not a run ender if you don't get that paralyze or you don't get those kills in the 5 turns. It sucks, but honestly, like, the time difference is going to be made up later on with menuing and encounters, because the encounter rate is just ridiculous in this game. You're either going to get no encounters or all the encounters, and it's always going to happen the opposite times you want them to happen. So like that time actually was an exception, because I didn't want any encounters in the basement. I think I only got 1. But watch this. I'm going to get 4 on the way to Mile, which is the first village we're going to stop by. There's 1. There's 2. Please don't be right. Please be wrong me. Nope, I was wrong. Alright, now we're headed to Zima. Mile, we just went there. What's up later? Because that's going to be a warp point later. So there's 3 encounters between Piata and Zima. Don't you do it. Okay, cool. And now, as you notice, there's some scary music and everybody's turned into statues, and you're like, what the hey? And we go into Birth Valley. And we start walking around, listening to some cool chillax music, and boom! We're attacked by a flatter plant, but we got a surprise attack on him, so free retreat. Alright, there's a couple people here who are statues, and then boom. Professor Holt, which is who Han was talking about earlier. That's his, like, mentor slash teacher. And we're like, oh no, how do we fix him? I've heard about Alchline. It turns people from stone to regular. You can come with us for $500 to get it. You devil. And that's how that happened. Alright, so we're heading south. I'm going to be using the mentality that I'm not allowed to reset as if this is a marathon, because I just want to do a real quick practice run just to see if I have memorized things properly up to a certain point in the game. Alright, we got Rune. I wish this song played more in the game, but it does not. You hear this one other time in the game. And it's a place called the Ladea Tower. We would enjoy your company. My name is not Shorty. It says Chaz got a stupid name. Alright, so we're doing our first menu here. And let's see how good we get it. So far, so good. And I messed up. And I got it. Oop. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to remove Room's equipment. Welcome to the party. Now get naked. And we're going to equip a circlet, remove the dagger, and get rid of the wood cane. And the reason being is the wooden cane is an item you can use to heal during battle. It's super essential for the speedrun because it's a free, like, low tier heal spell. And we will need it for macros later on. And anytime we run into these little sand newts, we're going to attack them with that macro, because Rune 1 hits everything, and we need to level up Han and Chaz to level 4, or 3 and 4 respectively at least. Han is already 3, Chaz needs to get 4, so we get these spells called Wat and Su. Now, Alice, you saw me use earlier the spell Foy on her. Whenever you set up a macro, with Han going first, with Wat, Chaz going second with Su, Alice going third with Foy, it puts him from slowest to fastest, and those spells combine to create what's called a combo attack named Tri-Blaster. Now they have to go back to back to back, like they can't be interrupted by enemy attacks or anything, so we want the slowest one to go first so we can manipulate the turn order. because we are going to lose Rune here pretty soon, temporarily for story purposes. So we need some way to be able to wipe out mobs without him. Alright, this is level 4, so we're good with Chaz. I want more Meseta to make sure I can afford the telepipes and escape pipes, and this should be enough right there. Yeah, so no more encounters in this would be alright. However, we're only halfway through, so we're probably going to get at least one. Alright. One thing I like to do whenever I can is get enough Meseta to where I don't have to hit the shops until Termi, which is like the second to last shop. Well, it's the second to last and the last shop on this planet before Zeo. Oh, look, another one. This is good. I want to get that level 5 boost. I don't think I'll get it though. Nope. But that's plenty of Meseta. We're done with the Valley Maze. And we go into Tonoe. And we haven't really taken any damage, so I'm not even going to worry about going to the end. Whoops. Alright. So I'm selling everything except for the wooden cane. I might have enough money to do Agi stats, but I don't want to. I don't feel comfortable doing that, so nope. I keep doing that every time. Alright, so we're getting a titanium melt and 4 carbon shields. And this will boost our defense. I think I got enough. Yeah. I need to not talk while I'm shopping. Alright, and we got 2 healing items just to make sure. Those pipe items, the telepipe, teleports you to a different location that you've already been, a different city. And the escape pipe teleports you out of a dungeon. So those are super important until a certain part of the game. Alright, now we're talking to Grandpa Doran. He's going to tell us Alice's measurements, and she's going to punch him in the face. And he's screaming for Rune to help him. Somehow he's unfazed. Now, a lot of people think that's fur on those guys. I think they're feathers, because they have beaks. They're like the platypuses of this universe. Alright, so basically he told us go in the basement to grab everything. By the way, don't fight Zeo, you're gonna die. Alright, so we're gonna do this. And we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I should probably re-equip this because I messed up that menu really bad. Why do I keep messing it up? Alright, now we're doing the macro. We want Han to go first, Chaz to go second, and then Liz to go third. Alright, now we got everything set up. I'll get better at menuing. I know what I have to do there. I wasn't really paying attention because I was talking too much. Alright, so what I want to happen here is any encounters I get, I hope they're surprise attacks. Not likely, though. I want to run away from everything, get as few encounters as possible, pick up the titanium crown for Alice in the third room, and then get out of here. I don't want that to happen, but it's okay. Nobody died. Anytime that we're going through a dungeon, we want Grizz to be the one that dies first, so everyone else gets experience points. Because Grizz, in a good speedrun, never gains a level. Alright. Nope. I hit the wrong button. Oh well. So here's the titanium crown. Alright, and that gives Alice an extra 6 defense, which pretty much makes everything hit between 1 to 9 based on the damage rolls. In this dungeon, at least. And in the next one, she can tank hits quite well. Even crits are usually around 11 to 15. So this is a bit slow, but shouldn't be too bad. Alright. So we got about a minute of cutscenes coming up. We get Grizz to join our party so he can work with us and try to kill Zio. And we're going to Zima. Now everybody who was stone is now free. So if I do well on this run through the dungeon, and I have good encounter rate and everything like that, then hopefully I make it by 1830-ish, 1840-ish. My best time up to the point where I get the next character is 1912, and I want less than that. And this is coming up on our second split. We're gonna fight another boss battle. Someone's screaming. Oh, look who it is. A familiar face. Didn't we just kill you earlier? Alright, so we're doing a little bit different here. Hopefully. Nope, that didn't happen. Okay, we got him in one hit. It's a pretty good split. So that's about as perfect as it can go. If you get that one-hit kill at the beginning with Crash, Grizz it's supposed to be like a little over 50% success rate for the Crash, but basically it kills non-boss enemies, excluding a Glenova. That guy is a boss, but we kill him in one hit with a set percentage chance. And I have seen a video where one of the more prominent runners of this game missed 6 times in a row. And it was hilarious. It was sad because I feel bad for the guy, but it was hilarious that he missed 6 times in a row just because of the meme. Alright. So in this plant, you want to run away from any organic creatures and fight the larger groups of like the sensor bits and the little robot things. Run away from that guy. He's a clone of the boss. Doesn't give you really any good experience points, and it's definitely not worth fighting him. Those guys you can fight, but not worth it. The robots give more. I would very much like the robots to appear, though, so I can show that to you. There's some. Alright, we'll do this. Nope. Kill Grizz. There you go. That's okay. Grizz gets some experience points. No worries here. We gotta level up. Alright, so we go pick up this chest. It's a ceramic sword. Grizz is dead. Alice is okay. Han is dead. So now we're gonna run away. No! I did the wrong thing. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay. I was not ready for that to occur. It worked out great. Okay. A little slow on the uptick, but I don't want to do that. I want to do this. We're going to keep Alice healed up, and we're going to get Chaz a new weapon, and give Han, who is dead, a new shield, and leave. And no! I keep missing my plinks. Alright, I gotta get better at this. I am way behind already. This is taking me about 3 minutes, and I want to do it in about 2.5. Because I keep missing the menus. Alright. So now we got another character. Excuse me while I sip my beverage. Alright, so we met Rika. Professor Holt was protected by her when he came in here, and she takes us to meet Seed. It was this giant computer. No relation to Final Fantasy VIII. But he has been alive for over 1,000 years. And he's been trying to prepare something that'll help protect the universe, and that something is Rika. She's a year old. Well, a year since she's been activated as a humanoid, or a Newman. But she's the product of 1,000 years of research. And he wants us to take her with us. She's his child. She's based on a prototype that was built before the Great Collapse. Which, if you played Phantasy Star II, she's built on the same schematics that Nay and Nay First were. And now he's like, okay, cool. Everything's out. I don't want to go crazy. So, execute Order 66. So we got a quick menu coming up. Most everyone's dead, but Rika is now added to our team at level 1. And we want to make a viable macro for her to be able to attack whenever we do revive everyone and help get her leveled up pretty quick. So we're going to cross the bridge. Casually, if you're playing this, you'll notice that bridge was not, you weren't able to cross it before. Because story, plot. Alright, so we're going into Nalia. It's a little town, got a little inn. Super important to the story, especially in the speedrun. You'll never see it again after I heal here one more time. Alright, and this is the wreckage. This is going to be a little bit of leveling, a little bit of gathering items for money. You can add on to the story and flesh it out in your casual playthrough if you want to. It tells you a little bit about this point. I want these things to kill Grizz. That one's not going to get a hit off. That thing attacked the wrong person. Which is fine. We'll heal Han. Actually, I'm going to do it again. Because he has low HP. We want the main... Oh my god. We want the main focus to be Rika and Han, or Rika and Chaz. So there we go. So they can get leveled up quicker, and then a little bit for Alice and Han, and then we want Grizz dead. Grizz needs to always be dying. That was a Diamate, in case you didn't read it. It's a healing item. Run away from these guys, they'll attack. It's not a 30 Seconds to Mars reference. I made that joke last time I did this. I need to stop doing that. I like that joke, though. Okay. That's why I heal Han. Stay alive. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Grizz is dead. Don't touch Han. Don't touch Han. Sweet. We're good. That's a good fight. Alright. Preventative medicine. Alright. So hopefully we don't get any more encounters, but that's just in case we do. Alright. We're gonna give Chaz the ceramic mess with this a little bit, and we're gonna escape pipe out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and save my money and not go heal at that village, so we'll never see it again. But we're going to Aido, which is where we saw Chaz and Alice at the beginning of the game during the cutscenes. Now I can go to their house that they came from and get a free heal. I honestly think it might be a time save. And it saves Meseta. Alright, now we're going to do some shopping. Get out of the way, dude. And we're going to get a saber claw here. And a ceramic helm. Get out of my way. And we're not going to equip it just yet. We're going to do one more thing. We're going to get a quest from the Adventurers Guild. And it's going to let us fight a sandworm here pretty soon. And we're going to use that, thanks to Tyler the Driver's stats, to make Rika super powerful. Alright, so we're going to change up the order a little bit, and then we're going to telepipe out of here. And we're doing a safety save before we go in here. We want Chaz to get to level 9, and Rika, I think she'll be around level 8. So this is the battle we want right now. We want to get it to where there's only 2 of these guys left. They will fuse. Han is dead, so that's going to go not as good as I wanted it to. Grizz is also dead. Alright, so they're going to fuse now. You're about to see me use the wooden cane for the first time. And I'm going to use Earth on this. Maybe I can paralyze it before it hits anyone. Yeah! I should probably have... That's why you safety save, folks. So because of this, the way this reacts, it takes a lot longer than playing regular Sega. I should have blocked with Chaz there, by the way. That would have made things go better. But you're trying to grind those Zol slugs because they give you a lot of experience per. So I'm going to Saner, and I'm going to Vision, and I'm going to defend and defend. Well, that's fine too, I guess. This is the safer option because everybody's still alive. And I can pump out more damage this way. I want Grizz to die still. He's probably not going to, knowing my luck. Sweet. And for the sake of the next part of the run, it's okay for me, in my opinion, for Alice and Han to get at least 1 or 2 levels here. Excuse me. But I do want them to die on this next fight. So like here. Alright, so hopefully it takes out Alice. That's fine too. Alice takes a little bit more damage to defeat. I'm gonna have her wooden cane Chaz. Alright. She's paralyzed. And now she's dead. They're gonna get the kill. And they get 1,000 experience points each, which is great. Alright, we're gonna go to the end of this cave. Hopefully without really any problems. Then I'm gonna do some safety heals, a safety save. Alright, so we're level 7 right now. We need 2 more levels for Chaz. Rika is going to level up really quick compared to Chaz. I don't know that I'm okay with that. That was way too close. Alright. If something bad happens after this, I'll just reset and reopen. Gosh darn it, are you serious? Alright, we'll just... I don't want Rika to keep using her heals without me gaining levels, because it's just a waste of resources. Come on, okay, what I want is 2 or 3 slugs in the fight, so it's easier to set up for and handle. I don't want to risk it with 4. I might have to. Come on, man. There we go. Alright, I don't have it yet, so... Wooden cane on Chaz. I'm gonna use Earth with Chaz. Sweet. Paralyzed. How long will he stay paralyzed? That's awesome. That wasn't what I wanted to happen, Rico. You gotta hit him. Alright. That was close. But we lived. Alright. Hopefully we have enough experience overflow from before that I only have to do 1 more, and it's a real quick one. So basically I want 2 slugs to ambush me, fuse, and I can immediately start out with double slash, crosscut, and then that's pretty much it for him. That's not what I wanted. I didn't ask for that. Come on, RNG. Pamper me. Spoil me. Make me love you. So that's the opposite of what I asked. Alright. Well, darn it. Okay, cool. I got a Monomate. I wanted to save that just in case Sandworm fight goes south. This is okay. Alright. So they're going to fuse. I get an Earth off on them. And it does get the Paralyzed. Sweet. And this is better than I could ask for. So after this turn, 1 more. And dude's dead. Sweet. Alright, yep, we got it. We got level 9. Alright, let's go. We're leaving. We're out. SEAL Team 6 on the move. Alright, so we're in Kaderi. We need this place for a warp here in a moment. But right now we're going to use it for a shop to heal at. Alright. So let's go ahead and start our order. It's going to be Grizz, Alice, Chaz, Rika, Han. And then we're going to do our macros. First one's going to be Alice is using the wooden cane. Rika attacks, Han uses Watt. Chaz attacks, Grizz attacks, boom. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this. And skip the other macro. Everyone is equipped perfectly. We're going to Ryoka to Mile. So I'm going to talk to old dude right here. And we're about to kill his pet sandworms. That was quick. First turn, Alice does shift on, whoops. Shift on Chaz, Chaz does crosscut, Rika does Saner, and Han does vision. That's okay, Grizz is down. He doesn't do very much damage anyway. Got the shift off before the crosscut, so that boosts the damage a little bit. Have Rika attack and Han use Watt. 200, there's 91. Alright, so we're about 500 damage right now. 530. 608. 647. That's what we're at. 42. 65. Alright. $900. 930. 66. 1109. 1285. Alright, this will be my last attack. Just to top off, so I know he's not going to kill Chaz in the first hit. And then we'll go back to this. Alright, so now that everyone's going to be dead, this is a pretty darn good Sandworm run. Probably should have counted a little closer, but we should be able to kill it within 3 double slashes. But that was actually a pretty darn good one. Lapped that 3728. I don't think I need to talk to this dude. Hope not. I've been wanting to check it out. Alright. Ryuka, Ado. We're gonna grab the money from our mission. Now, if I don't get the money here, then I know for a fact I have to talk to dude before coming here to get the stuff. I just know it's like, it takes like 10 to 12 seconds. Yep, I got the stuff, so. Alright, we're going to do a little bit of an order change. We're going to put Rika in the front. And then we're going to tech ourselves to Kaderi. As you can see, Rika is very strong compared to everyone else. But she also has incredibly high agility, which means we can run away pretty much really easily from everybody. Alright, so, considering how bad ace these enemies are in this dungeon, we don't want to get into a fight before we do our little boss. It is beatable. Some of the best ones have proven that it's not easy per se, but it's not hard to beat this boss with just Rika alone. Look no further than Limit Break 2019 to see that for a fact. Alright, the Shadow Sabers, in a certain type of run of this, you can fight them and hope to get the Shadow Blade. And you do specific strats for it. Basically, you equip it on Chaz, and it gives him an underflow, where his stats basically, it reduces his attack to 1, but basically they go from 1 to the very highest, I think is like 255, and he does a ridiculous amount of damage, maybe 999. Ooh, no. This is okay. This is not okay. That's okay. Okay. No. Sweet. Alright, so that was a scary one. I don't need Grizz for this fight at all. Like, he literally does probably 34 damage before he goes down. And that can easily be made up with, as long as I have Alice with her shift. I just use that on Rika. So before we talk to this guy, change the order to Grizz, Alice, Rika, Chess. Actually, no, I'm going to fix that. Alright. And then we're going to equip... remove that. And give her the laser claw over the ceramic shield. And then... I think that's it. Just heal everybody up. Because I do want some turns where I get some boost and some damage. Dun, dun. Alright, so we're gonna do shift on Rika. I'm gonna have him use crosscut. Rika use Saner. And then you're gonna use what? Of course he did that, but that's fine. I'm gonna have her use the wooden cane. You keep using crosscut. I want to use the ban. I don't think I need it. I should use vision with Han. That's fine though. Rika's got a decent enough dexterity to where I shouldn't have to worry about it. And he just popped off Foy anyway, so you're gonna use Sue. You're gonna use double slash. You're gonna use vision. Alright. I do want everybody to die really quick, so use Force Flash. Thank you. I didn't get that vision off, but that's fine. Rika should... yeah, as long as I get Foys hitting me and I don't miss regular attacks when I have to, I'll be good. So, first heal. Fight's going pretty darn well. The Watt isn't too bad. You want to see Foy because you saw I equipped the Ceramic Mail on her. That gives you... a resistance to fire-based attacks. And Foy is fire-based, so it does like 3 damage. Everything else is going to do 20 to 50. Or 20 to 48. Alright, so maybe 1 or 2 attacks after this. And that'll be it. Dang it, just use Foy. He used Foy once. There we go. Nice, got a crit. And he used what? There's the Foy. Alright, so this should be pretty close to being over. I think probably 2 or 3 more minutes of pressing buttons. Ha! You thought I was gonna be serious. I know, I meant to do Rika. Alright, and for good measure, we're going to equip her with the ceramic shield over the saber claw again, and we're going to get rid of some equipment that people have on. Because these characters will no longer be in our party. Right. Sweet. There is a chance that they can't ambush me and just absolutely destroy Rika. I waited about a minute after I beat Juza to hit the split on my timer. Alright, this guy's name is Zio. He's mean. He's talking about how he wants to destroy the world because his god wills it. And even if it means he dies, that's the will of his god. Because his god doesn't like any life forms in Algo. Oh, the greatest, my one and ultimate god, Dark Force. Alright, guess what we're going to do in this fight? Run. Can't do jack. He summons Succubus, and we all die. So Chaz is about to get hit by the black wave, and Alice takes it instead of him to save his life. And not even the mid-tier healing spell can help her wounds. So we rescued Demi, the little robot who's supposed to help save the world. Where is she right now in this cutscene? She's nowhere. I think they forgot about it. And Alice is in die-in motion too, while everyone else is alive. I had just noticed that. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we're trying to figure out how to heal Alice. She says, find Rune. He should know what to do. I'm like, who's Rune? He's this guy that knows magic. He's also an a-hole. But they went to Ladea Tower, which is on the other side of the quicksand. How do we get there? And then like, that's probably where the magic comes in, right? And then Demi's like, well, I got a Land Rover. I got parked in the car garage. Let's go get it. And we tell Han to stay here. Take care of Alice and your girlfriend. Alright. A little bit of equipment menuing. Get rid of some of Rika's stuff. Take off armor from her. And we're going to give Chaz a ceramic mill. And we're going to Ryuk out of here. There's no macros that need to be made yet. I'm going to try to limit my menuing as much as possible until we get one more character in the party. And he's a good character. Some of you may recognize him from somewhere else. Gonna heal up in here, get the control key so we can drive this stupid Land Rover. I prefer Prius. So there's a few cutscenes here. None of the cutscenes are skippable except for the space, most of the space travel ones. And you do 2 of them with the C button and the 3rd one with the start button. But all the cutscenes in here you do have to watch by mashing buttons. Alright. So if I was doing ZO percentage, I would skip this village. Even though it helps with my menuing a little bit. Nope, I didn't want to do that just yet. Alright, here we go. And this is Termy. This is where we're going to do a lot of our selling. And we're going to get into some ridiculously expensive stuff here. Get rid of some stuff that I no longer need. Almost messed up. So Chaz needs to have the laser sword equipped. Otherwise, I won't be able to do much damage later on. No, go down to sell. Alright. It's a lot of button pushing, so if you're bored, I apologize, but this is necessary. We're almost done. One more cell. Ooh, will I have enough? Yeah, I should be fine. So we're buying a Psy Crown, Psy Mel, and 2 Psy Shields. And we are just $1,000 away from not having enough money. Alright, now we're in Ladea Tower. I could have saved out there. Probably should have. I've never saved going into here, and it bit me in the butt one time. Oops. But it's got some of the best music in the game playing in this tower. Super hyped. Alright, and now our 5th character. It's Rune. Somewhere along the way, I'm making a big time loss on this. I don't know if it's encounters or if it's just my menuing needs to improve even more. But I just can't seem to get a sub 1 hour on this. So we're gonna get this item, and then I'm gonna do some order stuff. Whoops. Of course I did it wrong. Gosh darn it. Oh, come on. Grizzly, Rune, Rika, Chaz. Alright. Equip. Rika is gonna equip Cymel and Psycrown. Rune is gonna equip Frayed Mantle, Psy Shield, another Psy Shield. We're gonna make a macro where Rune does Hewn, Rika does Disrupts, and everybody else attacks. And then we're gonna do a safety gather for some money over here. Get in those stairs, come on, man. So there's a Stardew and a little bit of Meseta that apparently I missed on the input. There are some torches in here that you can fight, but I choose not to for the sake of time save. I don't know why I tried to go back the wrong way. It happens though. Alright, I shouldn't need to heal, so I'm just going to keep going. And here we go. Alright, boss fight. This guy hits hard. Every boss has a guaranteed critical hit on their attack because their dexterity is so high, because they didn't want the bosses to miss. So I'm hoping the first person that gets hit is Grizz. Alright, we got burying that out. We want to... That's fine. We want to keep Rune, Chaz, and Rika alive. Alright, and I am gonna do a Debond to boost defense. I want to see Grizz go down on this turn. Cool. Alright. Nope. I want you to double slash, baby. And I want you to use Sue. Alright, and then once Demi dies, I'll put Chaz on blocking duty. You might think, oh, she has 96 HP. Well... thing is, she's weak. That's my only argument. Alright. So now Rika's gonna have to heal. I'm gonna have Chaz attack one more time and then pop him on defense. And then I'm gonna have everybody pretty much defend, because Demi is still alive. I could have done that faster, but I don't know. Sweet. Destruction time. So it should only take about 2 or 3 more turns. unless that happens. Alright, this should be the last turn. Right. Grab the Psycho Wand. Minute and a half of cutscenes. It took me about 11 minutes and 10 seconds for that split. I need to cut that down. It's my menuing. It has to be. I'm talking about menuing over this very, very sad scene. Alright, so if my practice pays off and my memory serves me right for most of this, we should only have about 10 minutes left. Excuse me. It's a bit sad. Alright, so now we're gonna remove this tech with Chaz Ryuka to Termi. Go in here, get some stuff sold, and buy one more Psy Shield. Whoops. Alright, Psy Robe, Force Cane, Impactor. Alright, and that's all that I need to do on this planet as far as shops go. Alright, and equip Rika with the Psy Shield. Hold on to that ceramic shield. Do some macros. Grizz, you're gonna use... Nope. You're gonna use Psycho Wand. Demi, you're gonna use Barrier. Rin, you're gonna use Jafoy. Rika's gonna do Singer. Chad's gonna Crosscut. And then I'm gonna have this one where Rika is using this. Rune is using this. And then this one is gonna have Rika using this. Rune using this. Alright. And here we go. We're going to fight Zio now. So this dungeon is pretty quick. There's no chest to grab here. You just run through. Only fight certain, like if they're Tarantellas of groups of 4, you want to use the H macro that we have set up on them to get some experience. Other than that, everyone else you just retreat from. Like especially these guys. Very slow, they hit hard. Dang it. I kind of want to fight some Tarantellas here. Either that or get nothing for an encounter. And that's fine. That's also okay. We have a secret weapon that we can use before we get to Zio if anyone dies. And Demi will revive automatically because she's an android. She recovers HP as she walks. Yeah, sorry, I was zoned out. My bad. I should do better. So I'll probably be at like 105, 106. That's okay. Still okay. Still okay. I want to go faster though. Gotta go fast. Sweet. So it's not mandatory that you gain experience in this dungeon, but it definitely helps for your next big boss fight dungeon to get some of the grind out of the way on the way to this one. And arguably this boss fight is actually really easy. It's just the hardest part about it is paying attention to what's going on, which I think will be okay. I'm not too distracted. I haven't started drinking tonight. As you can see, Demi's gaining her HP back every time she takes steps. And look how tiny her steps are. They're so cute. I never said that. Get out of here. I'm like right there. Alright. Get about right here. I'm going to use my secret weapon. I'm going to have Chaz top off Rune and Rika, even though like it's like 1 or 2 HP. And why aren't I touching Grizz? Well, here's the reason. 1, Grizz only is needed for the first turn, and nobody gets hit that first turn. 2, this is a waste of time. He's gonna die anyway, probably the second turn. Psycho Wand, Barrier. Barrier, by the way, is based off of the android's armor, and it like lowers the amount of magic damage we receive. Alright, now we're gonna do some good old-fashioned attacking. Get the ban up, and then have Chaz crosscut again. So we're probably gonna see Hewin or Corrosion here. You don't often see the single targets right off the bat. Grizz missed, cool. There's a single target. Okay, that's fine. I'll have Chaz use Rest on Rune. I don't want to use Rika's resources until everyone else is dead. Alright, and now I'm going to have her double slash, and I'm going to have him Sue. We want to do as much damage as possible to Zio before everyone dies. Keep Rika's resources alive for healing. She'll only have 11 gyresses. Alright, so everyone's good. Now we just do damage and heal. So if he does Hewin, that's what we want to see. We don't want to see all these black waves and single targets. It's not good. But so Corrosion here is okay. We get more bang for our buck for our heal. Now we want to see Hewin. It does less damage. There we go. And it allows us to safely attack. I don't want to have less than 90 HP with Rika. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. Alright, and now I can do a heal. That was actually a pretty good set of turns there. We got off a lot of damage. I'm going to heal again. This is actually perfect because now if he does Hewin, sweet! Doing lots of damage, Zio's about to die in a couple turns. Alright, I am going to heal here because that is 89, and if he single targets Rika, that's a dead Rika. He didn't, so we're good to attack again. Alright, and this is where if he does a Hewin or a low roll Corrosion, which he didn't do, then I can attack. But Zio's literally like probably 3 or 4 turns away, depending on how damage rolls go. I'll be able to attack this time. I'll be able to attack again. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I might have messed up badly. Nope, I got lucky. Hooray me! So, I didn't pay attention. And I didn't notice I was out of double slashes. And the thing is, the game doesn't go by who has the lowest amount of HP left for the macros. It goes by the lowest percentage of HP left. And Rune had a higher percentage of HP than Rika at the time, so I automatically healed Rika instead of Rune. And if that Gafoy didn't kill, I would have had to be like, well, straight up attacking. Hoping I didn't get misses and hoping that my next attack would have killed. That's a little slower than my normal. 105.37. But I ain't complaining too much. Alright, so this is the part that I've been practicing, trying to memorize. I hope I can get it right. And it only takes a few minutes. Alright, so go up in here. Go up in here. Boom. Go into Zealand. Alright, so you can skip this spaceship cutscene, the first two, by mashing the C button, and the third one by hitting start. Don't know why. It's just you know, video game logic, I guess. Alright. First things first, loot. Lots of good stuff in here. That we're actually going to be equipping as soon as we get our next character. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Ren. He's a 12-foot, 43-inch android with a large hole in his chest that's filled with love and super powerful fire that he can concentrate at an enemy. The song's awesome. It's amazing. So basically they're saying, hey, let's go to the thing at this place called Koran that is in charge of all of the planet's life stuff and fix it. Hold on, I'm going to do an order thing. You got that to happen. We're going to equip the pulse laser, which attacks everyone. We're going to equip the plasma claw and the ceramic shield on Rika, and Chaz is going to get the plasma sword for now. Alright, that should be good. Change some macros up. Rune attack, Rune, Gra, attack, attack. B, we're going to do. Rune is going to do Hewn, Ren's going to do Flare, everyone else attack. And we're going to leave that one there for now. And I guess that's it. Teleport out of the space thing. Uh-oh, that sounds weird. What's happening? Something doesn't feel correct. Also, how did they fly this spaceship in the first place? Was it just set for autopilot? That's what I'm guessing. Alright, so bad guys on the ship, blowing up the engine, and now we gotta kill it. You're gonna do Jawat. You're gonna do the double slash, and you're gonna do cross cut, and we're gonna watch this guy die. Wow, he got an attack off. Alright, a little bit of level up going on with Chaz. Spaceship is exploding because we blew up the engine room. Rune went a little hard. down, yo! Everybody's all excited about the crash landing except for Chaz, who in my opinion is probably the only sane person on board. And here comes the ship landing on the ground. It looks like there was some kind of building there that we're about to land on. Wonder if they're okay. Oh, looks like we've crushed part of their house. And this guy was like, "Why did you destroy my house? These are my beads I pray with, and a girl with horns has walked out." And they call him an old fart and everything. Honestly, probably one of the funniest characters in the game, if not the funniest. And probably the safest route when you're going with the final boss. If you take him with you, your healing is pretty much taken care of, as long as you have the right equipment set up. Raja is a healer through and through. He's the only character who can restore your technique points, and he also has some awesome holy based attacks that's great against Dark Force and Profound Darkness. And he's just a great old guy. Overall great guy. Great old overall guy. Get out of my way. We'll be using him as a meat shield that heals. Alright, we're going to go in here. And this is a very similar situation to the Grandfather Doran, where you talk to someone and you say no a couple times. In this case, you say no 3 times, and then say yes. Alright. So now, change up the order of everything. We're going to equip Raja with everything that we don't want. Almost messed up there, but it worked out fine. I keep almost messing up. And Chaz is going to stay equipped with that, I guess? No, I'm going to go ahead and switch it out just for safety purposes. I feel like I should do a macro of some sort. Did I forget it? I'm fine. I should go in this town, though. Alright, we found a grave, and we're messing with it. Let's see where it goes. Oh no! I did the thing. Alright, so we're gonna do a little bit of an Exp Grind here. This is just free if things connect. They didn't, but whatever. It's a lot of experience points for 2 quick enemies. Normally that's able to kill more than one. I want Raja to be dead, because we don't really need him in this cave. But that's okay. This cave's super short, and there's a lot of experience to be had. Not who I wanted you to attack. Oh, cool. Good job, Rin. Okay. So, I take back what I said. Apparently we did need Raja to close that one out. And there's our new spaceship, the Landale. Put that segment in. Heal everybody up. And we're going to go to Motavia instead of Koran right now. Why are we going back here? Well, the answer is simple, really. we're gonna go to Ado and do a mission. Basically, I want to get a little bit more experience points with Chaz. I want him to be level 17 so he can learn Gathu, which is a great holy attack against the next boss. And also get a little bit of extra Maseta safety for just in case I need it in the future. Plus, we gotta save this little kid from being eaten. And this is why we went to Monson, because in the 0% you don't need to come back here anymore, but you do in this game. It also helps a little bit with menuing with Termi. Putting it, you just hold right and boom, your Ryuka to Termi. Of course, she didn't. No, look up. So this is Eddie. Also, very important to the plot. Her son fell in a hole, and now we have to go into the hole. All caps. Alright, so in this fight, we want Raja to die. No one else, just Raja. But we want him to do a little bit of good stuff first. So he's going to be doing some cool stuff. We're going to make you what? Make you saner. You're gonna. So we didn't get what we wanted out of that. That should be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and use the ban. I don't want him to use Cell Split again. That's a great turn. I should have Chaz block here, but I'm gonna have him heal himself. Shouldn't last too much longer though. I probably could have killed him with Chaz attacking there. Nope, I couldn't have. But he should... yeah, that's it. Alright, cool. We killed this thing. That took about 3.5 minutes. Alright. Now we go to space, instead of in the town. Sorry, town, you're not popular enough for me. So we heal everyone up. We are level 15, so we're going to want to do a few encounters here. Get things knocked out. For Chaz's level 17. There's not a lot of encounters we're going to do here, and we are picking up a couple of chests. You don't want to run from... That's the encounter I was going to say, that's the only one you want to run from. Right. Actually, you know what? Let me just SAR everybody. Yeah, that did the job. I really want everyone to hit just Rin, because he literally, like, the more he heals in between battles just by walking. No, why is this command ball just outspeeding me? Am I low level or something? Anyway, it's RNG based. I'm not really complaining. I'm just trying to add flavor. All right, this dungeon's pretty cool. I like running it. It doesn't need experience points here, and we can revive him with a technique as long as Rune stays alive, which he should. Excuse me. If Rune gets under 80 HP, I'll heal in between battles for him. Alright, this is our first chest. We deviate a little bit from the path to go grab it. Ooh, sweet. I did the wrong one. Oh well. So once I get this chest, I'll heal Rune. I'm willing to make that risk. Because I'm still going to equip Rin with this. And I can do the heals. Actually, you know what? I'll just go ahead and heal Rika too. Just in case. Alright, so we're pretty close to getting Chaz at level 17. The way you notice it is the last thing it'll say is learn Cthulhu, and I've never gotten a drop from them before. Is that a Pulse Vulcan? Oh well, but yeah, we'll see the word Cthulhu at the very end. Alright, I'm gonna get this napalm shot, which we'll use since it's part of the run, even though I'm not going that far. It is used for a specific part of the game later for grinding. Alright, there's that level 17. This is where I want to use that. Alright, everyone's going to get hurt a little bit. Nothing too bad. Rin probably the most hurt. But this is an RPG, and there is RNG, so I'm healing one person that might die. Alright, so we're coming up on Dark Force 1. After I beat him is when I'm going to jump off. This is just me practicing to make sure I have good memorization of the macros and menus up until this point. And so far, it looks like I'm doing okay. It's this part that I'm going to have to remember. Alright. So I'll go ahead and do this. Revive Raja. Alright. Go ahead and do the order. It's gonna be Chaz, Rin, Rune, Rika, Raja. Equip those things. Remove those things. Chaz is good. Rika's good. Alright, macros. I forget what this one is. Oh yeah, it's this one. Nope. I forgot it. Oh well. I'm just gonna do SAR. I'm gonna do a heal one. Sorry about that. Someone was knocking on my door. That sucks. Alright. I don't know. I don't remember any of this. So obviously I need to work on this. But you know what? It's cool. Cause I think I can handle this boss fight. Alright, so we're gonna start off with you doing this barrier, Foy, Saner, and we'll get blessing off hopefully. We didn't get blessing off, but we're still alright. We don't need shift, but I do need to use this miracle. I wanted to save it. I would much rather have a different attack button. There we go. That's what I want to hear. Alright. Alright, we're going to do Ataraxia here, which was going to restore everyone's TP. Hopefully Chaz attacks first before Raja. Sweet. And we get that restoration. Rune's gone, and that's okay. We're gonna pop off Saint Fire. Alright. I'm gonna have Rika do Gyrus on Chaz. Hopefully Rika dies this next turn. I think I have enough TP to... I'm gonna go ahead and heal. I should have enough TP. If not, then this is gonna go a bit slow. I might have played this too aggressive. That's great. But we'll see. I know we're close to killing him. Low damage roll. I got 2 more Cthulhus. Go ahead and pop a recovery here. And hit him with this. Yep, I may have miscalculated greatly. Nope, not too much. That's pretty darn good, if you ask me. Alright. Well, that's it for the stream. I'm gonna pop off and compare my time to some other times and see like how badly I did. Check, because that macro menu was bad. I could have had a sub 130 on that if I just memorized. I think I just got too excited and forgot. But it was super fun. I feel like I'm doing better. Thank you guys for watching if you did. And if you watch this on YouTube, give me some comments, subscribe, like, and tell me how I can get better at playing games. My name is NoobTree87, and I'm pretty much done with the stream.